All right, guys, I have not seen this driver. The new TaylorMade driver we were about to see, Tommy and I know the name. I know it's like the Qi4D. I've heard that. But seen it in person, have never seen it. It's right back there in a bag. But we've got a hitchhiker on the side of the road. Tommy Fleetwood.
Hey pal.
Hey man.
How's it going?
Give your thumb up, like.
I gave it a wave. I didn't quite know what the hitchhiker's code is. Like, is it a thumb or whatever? Can I come on?
Come on, man. Get in here. First look at the new driver, Tommy.
Are you excited?
I'm excited, man. Dude, you're a YouTuber now. You know how to do this.
Well, kind of. Let's go.
What's up, man?
I like you leading the way.
Come on. Do you know where we're going? From here.
To the range.
Oh, to the range.
I think we're going.
The range is this way.
Yeah. Going to
Okay.
the range. Oh yeah, I know where we're going. I didn't know if it was one of those questions. So
No. I don't know where we're going.
No, let's go.
Okay. How you doing? Hey. I'm excited to go to the range here.
I mean, honestly, the last time I watched you hit balls, you absolutely demolished me. So.
Yeah, we had a good match last time, and since then, you've been on a tear. So maybe there was something.
No, we should do it more often.
Yeah. The last match we had, we both shot 66 at that stage. Then from there, you won so many times. And you were like balling out in the Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup was good. Ryder Cup was good. How have you been playing?
Good.
Yeah.
I've been playing good. Just getting it across the finish line has been a little tricky.
I wouldn't know what that feels like.
Yeah, what is your secret then to changing? Because now you're getting everything. Now you're just starting to convert now.
Well, yeah, people have like asked that question a lot, and honestly, like, there's nothing different. It's that you grow with like every experience. But I really felt like when I did get over the line in Atlanta, and I sort of looked at it, I didn't do anything different than what I did in the ones before where I'd come so close. And yeah, there's I think I know you could get that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's times when maybe I bogeyed the last or made a bogey at the wrong time, or
Right.
other people sort of pushed through when I didn't. But I felt like I just kept learning, and I really didn't do that much different in order to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of a confidence boost. So that wasn't being negative in how I got over the line. It was more being positive about the times that I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
um,
Dude, you handled it so good, and then you just bounced back.
well, I mean, I like I say, I lost to you. I had to handle that.
That was one of the bigger losses.
That was pretty rough.
All right, first look at the new driver. Here we go.
Grant,
Tommy.
beautiful head cover actually.
Blue.
I'm a big head cover guy and I like the head cover, but here you go.
Yeah, I'm a big color guy too.
Color guy.
And blue's my favorite color.
Me too.
Is it?
That's why we're connected.
Okay.
Enjoy. Have a look.
I want to take like the suspense. Play the music. Oh, faint. Here we go, guys. Oh, baby, look at that. So first thing I noticed is the colors. As crazy as that sounds, yeah. I love the blue back here and the orange.
I agree.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. Carbon fiber. We still have the carbon face here.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Looks awesome.
There's probably more carbon in that than any other driver.
More than anything. So for me, when I look down, it cannot look shut. Like if anything, it's got to look open, and this one is sitting perfect.
Yeah.
Does that, like, because I the first time I looked at the drivers, like, no matter, I mean, it's like, as however good the fitting's about to be, like the visual, the way it looks. But like for me, does that top line really help you? Because I think for me, so I actually don't like the driver to sit open.
Right.
But so we like the top line is like really important as well, like
So
in terms of how that visual of the top line works.
Right. So you want that parallel.
Yeah. So I like seeing loft.
Yeah.
So there's actually a few things that go well for me on that face.
Uh-huh.
The reflective. What are they called? The reflective
markers,
fitting markers.
Yeah.
I think they like show the face really well for me,
Right.
as well as like obviously helpful the top line. So yeah, I'm the opposite of you. I like actually seeing loft,
Right.
And a little bit shook, the way I swing it. But
Gotcha.
the visuals are so important.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's visuals and feel. So now, like looking down, this looks great. If anything, it sets a hair open. And so now it's like, I feel like I can let it go.
Okay. This head has a slightly smaller footprint from the top. It's an LS head.
Oh yeah, this is the LS.
Yeah,
right.
Low spin. Have you always used the lowest?
I was using the core, and then I just went to the LS head.
Okay. So for you, looking at when you said you like the face to look a fraction open.
Yeah.
You're talking about a face angle thing where some people will look at like the size of the head and that'll give them confidence or not.
Right.
But yeah,
I like the size. I'm good on the size. Yeah, like I said, looking at this, it sets, if anything, a little open, which is amazing.
Okay.
And then now it's more feel. How does it feel off the face?
What do those reflective markers look like when you put it down next to setup?
No, they look great. I feel like they help, if anything, just making sure that you're lining it up on the same spot every time. I personally don't really notice them.
Perfect. So
yeah.
Some would, some wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I personally don't notice them. I see more of the top line.
Hit one, Grant. It's killing us. Just hit one.
Yeah. Remember Tiger one year said the top line like.
Yeah.
Like
He's
25 times.
big on the top line, man.
Big top line guy.
Yeah. Everything's top line. That's about as good as I got right there.
What does that look like?
Are you a drawer of the golf balls? Do you like to see?
Well, I don't know anymore. It's changing so much now. Some days I'm drawing it, some days I'm fading.
Do you know? Would you know like
What's your
your
preference?
spin numbers or like launch numbers or anything like that?
I
Like
don't
when
really
you
have a baseline now. That was a good ball speed though. That was a higher 163 ball speed is like when I hit it really nice.
yeah,
Quick.
2000 spin.
Which is pretty.
If I'm at 160,
That'd be. I mean, that would be too low for me. Like I would struggle with that.
Yeah. Me too.
that spin was a little low.
Little low, and it's a good launch angle. So it's a nice measure because you like the ball
Yeah.
flying.
I mean, that was like a great shot.
Yeah, that's as good as I got.
Yeah.
That was
That's,
like that's truly as good as I got.
Move those
But I do feel like if you want to draw the golf ball, you need a little bit more spin on there.
for sure.
Just to
So
keep the
what do you
golf
look
ball in
What
the
do you
air.
look for, Tommy, when you're in a driver? What's your spin rate?
Like 2.5 would be like. I live on the higher side of spin, but
Okay.
again, I don't want a driver to be sort of. I don't know. Like I would say, like a cut is like when it sort of skids off the face, like it doesn't come off. Like and then for me,
No spin, it's skid.
well, no spin and like going off to the right. I'm always going to back up on it, and it just does all that's bad for me in a golf swing. So like it's almost fitting. It's like you're fitting for the shots that you want, but also for me, it's like the driver is the first shot you hit off every hole.
Right.
And I feel like the swing you put off the tee dictates your feel for the next shot.
Yeah.
So I want that to like run through the bag.
Right.
Um,
So a higher spin rate. You like
for me,
Well,
yeah, like
it's like
it's like being able to so like I want to be, you know, all my feels I want to sort of stay on it. I want to be able to almost like feel like I push it in a way and it doesn't go right.
Right.
the perfect club for him would be one that spins around 24,000-2,500, but doesn't have like a high spin miss.
Right.
Because that's when he starts to then like the performance.
That's way better described than I could put it.
And that's why you also
Yeah.
you're really good with that mini driver. And I feel
Mini
like
driver,
you're-
yeah.
Yeah.
Mini driver's amazing for me, yeah.
Go on, give
All
me
right.
a
So what is
spin.
this? You changed it up here.
I've just moved the weight a little bit back to try and get you a little bit more spin.
More spin.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's really good.
That was a great shot.
Let's pull up the face here for a second.
Still no to the spin.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah, that was good.
So
Still 2,000. But
yeah.
Pretty good.
What?
as we missed
Maybe that was off the toe?
So that's, I mean, you're going to notice this, man. As you hit this more and more and more, you're going to see these spin rates just like want to be the same number again and again and again and again, no matter where you hit it. So what I like about that is that you can actually fit the club a little more specific because you're not fitting for like for example, with Tommy, we hate seeing that like 28, 3,000 spin. So essentially you're trying to fit a spin rate which is lower than you need.
Yeah.
Because you're scared of, you know, that high spin. Whereas with this, we don't need to. You
Yeah,
know,
I've already noticed right now, wherever I hit it on the face, it feels different than the previous models. It feels softer off the face. I don't know why.
we did try to make the sound a little bit brighter.
Something's different.
Yeah,
it's
try to
like-
make it a little more
Yeah, I
audible.
think that's definitely sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because if anything, the driver's got more energy in it. Like I found when I'm hitting it.
Right.
For sure, for sure.
The feel in my hands feels better though. It feels like nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Confidence, right? A little bit of that's what when you start to see like consistency in terms of spin rates.
Yeah.
And a real good player, like it's not like he misses the middle of the face by a lot.
No, Tommy doesn't know what it's like.
But
I definitely
as you start to move around your dispersion on the face,
right.
If you can have those numbers be like super consistent, like we will start to see like your spin rate being the same. All of a sudden your confidence goes up a little bit, and you can actually tweak the driver to be, more in line with what you actually like to see in a good shot.
Right. Let's try one more here, because that was maybe a little toey, so that might have been a false read.
That was good though.
I left it just a little open there. It's close though.
Pretty good though.
Really good there.
That more spin, right?
Yeah,
good shot.
yeah, like 2,400 on that one.
Do you think he made that spin more?
I think that the shot shapes, it's a little straighter to kind of falling right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But like
I would-
almost lifted it in the air a little bit, not
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
spin on the first
Yeah.
step.
I would expect that to spin a little more, and in kind of previous years, I would expect that to spin actually quite a lot more. The fact that you've just gone from like 2,100 to 2,400,
That's not that much.
that's
though.
great, which means
Yeah.
the ball's not moving as much as something which with higher spin would. So your dispersion kind of left to right
Right.
would be tighter.
Yeah, I feel like normally that would spin a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I left the face
exactly.
open, but
You
it's
left
only
the face open.
2,400.
It's, essentially, you can imagine for somebody who slices the golf ball,
Yeah.
they get like a big slice, and then the spin rate really throws the ball into an uncontrollable
Right.
like movement. Whereas
Right.
if you can hold the spin, it doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the core head?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I've played the core the last year. I like the look of the LS. If I can handle the LS,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna try and.
So what would have been your main reason to go from the core head to the LS head?
All visual. So I like the smaller head, and I feel like the core set up more closed for me,
Okay.
and the LS looks visually a little more open usually. So but it could be different here.
Yeah.
This could be different.
Well, you got to have a look and see what's
could
cool
set
about
up
this
more.
is like
This core looks a little smaller.
you've got. It is, yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't look like.
What is cool about this is like, so look at that. So you got 2 weights there, 2 weights there. In this particular head, 9 grams, 9 grams, 4. So that's 18
Wow.
plus 8 is 26. It's a lot of movable weight.
Right.
It's a hell of a lot of movable weight. We talk about if you've got like a gram of weight to move around the head,
Yeah.
like R&D would call that like a brick. A
Yeah.
gram is a brick.
Yeah.
Because moving 10 grams forward would really change the spin rate.
Right.
But I'm going to leave this in the standard setting. Leave it on standard. You can have a look at that.
Okay.
Do you know with the movable weights,
Yeah.
what would be the first reason you move the weights? Would it be spin or launch or?
So you would look at dispersion like in 4, like north, south, east, west, and that would be so looking at this, it would be you look at launch, and then you look at side to side, and you would probably move for both.
Okay, so you do both.
Unless one of them is perfect. And
Yeah.
Right.
most of the time you're like, okay, I could do with that
Yeah.
going a little higher and a little more right.
Yeah.
And you'd move
I mean,
it
it's
in that-
literally a
in that
Rubik's
direction.
cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Isn't
It
You got
is.
a lot of different options.
And when you
Yeah.
have so much weight to move,
Yeah.
I mean, you could arguably look at, a robot hitting the driver. You could make that ball move 100 yards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this is the core.
Yeah. What do you think looks and same color? You still.
Yeah, so I mean, this looks actually a lot similar to the LS
Yeah.
Okay.
than previously.
So this year we went back to our QI10 core shape.
Okay.
So that's why you like the visual.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. This is what I used. Yeah,
So that's
I
what
played
you
the
used to
QI10
see.
core.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's very similar
Yeah.
to what I'm used to.
Were those his impacts from the
Those
LS?
are impacts from the first swing. So you can
Okay.
see even high toe miss.
So where would have Tommy been? He would have been more towards that.
Basically where the
I'd
crosshairs
be
are.
somewhere
Yeah.
around the N of the carbon, bottom heel.
The bottom. That's why he plays a lot of spin. Keep it in play.
Good shot.
Yeah,
Great shot.
Really
That was hit nice.
Yeah.
That was hit real nice.
Really good.
That was a really good drive.
Good
Feels like a
numbers
lot
there.
more spin though.
Why do you think like that looked so much spinnier to him when it wasn't really that much spinnier?
So,
Yeah, that felt spinny.
so the actual reason is because the wind's just picked up.
Yeah.
So that's into
okay.
the wind. So
Holds
the ball's going to rise a little bit.
That makes
more.
sense.
So you will, you know, they're all important of like, you know, understanding what the wind does to the ball flight. Tommy's historically he's played the core model, and in our testing, he found what performance looks like for Tommy is actually a little bit of ball speed. So if we can find him, if we can find him some speed, and he's comfortable with the way it looks and the fact that we got the reflective markers on there, which is helping him see like a little more loft.
Yeah.
He's found like a mile of speed in the face, the speed of the face. He's found a mile of speed in the club speed of the LS head.
Right.
So
He's the best tester on the planet. I would argue that.
he is.
I would argue if you want somebody to test your golf club, you might as well put him against a robot. Just look at that.
Those are two good ones there. Those are two good ones.
So when you look at like him, again, another advantage of him going into the LS head is we were actually able to put a little more loft on the club because the spin rate is that much lower.
Right.
And then I think it's got to be able to do.
That's
what
the
you want
LS
it
though.
to do in this is the LS, and you can see mine. Like I don't think that looks like it spins a lot. Like you thought a 2300 spun a lot.
Yeah.
Like just your visual.
That's pretty good spin rate though for
that
lower
speed.
face.
Slightly bottom.
Well, for that
face,
speed
but
and
then,
lower
like
in
for
the
me,
face,
like
that red dot.
But like I would hit some shots where I would try to hit it at the bottom of the face a little bit, like and mess around just to see what the and you know, like, you know, if you have, I think driving, you know, with an iron or a fairway wood, like you have shots that you want to hit. Like I want to be, you know, you want to be able to fade it with a 7-iron into a pin or draw it or hit it high, hit it low. Like you need 3 or 4 shots off the tee, and you need the driver to do all of them.
Yeah.
So it's like we would always start me swinging, getting our good shots, but then you'd move on to, you know, a low tee cut, like trying to do all those things. And I think definitely, like if you can get a driver these days, I think that can draw and hold the spin. Like people talk about going left to right, but draw and hold the spin as well. I think it's money. Like
phenomenal, yes.
I'll hit this last one. I've got to get out of here. You're in the best hands.
Yeah.
In the world of golf with these two guys. I'm going to leave you with I'm going to hit like a little, like a straight low bullet. That's the one I want to finish on.
Okay. What the heck?
I mean, it cut just a little bit, but it's fine.
Very
It's
good.
nice to be able to call your shot.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
So-
nuts.
It's you know, we went. So once he finds his baseline on the range, it's like straight onto the golf course. We found more clubs from a fitting standpoint tweaking on the golf course,
Right.
and then in the setting, you know, kind of getting fitted because that's where he's kind of seeing the shot, seeing the shape of the hole.
Right.
And even with the fitting of this one, I remember the point. It was like on the 10th hole at Jumeirah, we made like one small tweak to the loft and the weight, and we haven't touched the driver since.
Yeah.
So it's just that's your model you go off.
And then
That one more because I'm going to get it in that top right corner of strike. Just
But
where-
that was for this driver, right?
just where
that
Grant
was
hits
this
it.
driver, yeah.
There you go.
So that's high spin there.
Bottom right corner.
Yeah, bottom right corner.
Are you trying to hit that?
I was trying to hit it in the top right corner.
Yeah.
Like that, so I got it off
Thank you,
there.
man.
Thanks,
You're the
man.
best.
Thank you very much.
Thank
man.
you
Good
so
luck.
much.
All right, enjoy.
All right. All right, guys, before we go on with the video, we have the new Qi4D drivers here. And if you see on the screen right here, this is a QR code. If you scan this, you guys can learn more about these drivers, or there will be a link in the description. Let's get on with the rest of the video. Let me try this one more time.
Yeah.
Try a couple more here. That LS this year is like, it's feeling
It's
nice.
fast, right?
But it feels like there's something that I felt in the last one I had that was like, I'd hit it and it felt hollow.
Yeah.
It was really, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
Yeah.
But I never felt it with the LS right there, and I hit a bunch. I hit one toey, one off the heel,
Yeah.
hit it all over, and it felt soft, like a nice feel.
Nice like pop to it as
yeah,
well.
yeah, it's awesome.
That's that.
Not like soft as in like dead, but soft as in like it feels good.
When you can optimize aerodynamics and keep the head from being less stable, right? Think about if you stick your hand out of a car window.
Yeah.
It tends to shake, right?
Right.
As you optimize aerodynamics and the thing doesn't move around a little bit,
Right.
That's that stability. That's probably why it's feeling softer, because the head's not twisting all around.
Dude, it feels nice.
It feels fast through the air, right?
It feels really nice.
That's what we're trying to do.
All right, here's another one with the core. It's hard to follow up Tommy Fleetwood. That one was nice, right down the right side. I would take that all day.
Pretty darn
That's,
good there.
you know what's, what I find like amazing working with the quad and the reflective markers
Yeah.
is when you look at this closure rate. Have you ever heard of that, closure rate?
Not really, no.
So
I have
in
heard
layman
of it.
terms,
Sure. Let's talk about closure rate, right? Closure rate is how fast the head is rotating through impact.
I probably have a fast.
well, yours, what I find amazing is that it's literally within 200 of each other. It's the consistency of the closure rate
Right.
is, for me, it's like phenomenal.
That's really good.
You know, you're looking at
Yeah.
22, 23, 24.
You're living right around
23.
average, actually. That's not high or low. That's right around, when we look at all of our players, that's right around average.
Because some guy broke my swing down on Twitter and like tore it apart through impact because he said that I had like too much this.
Oh.
So now
No,
I'm
so
like,
that's
you're-
so that would be. So what would you? Where that helps is obviously with shaft fitting, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so if you've got a closure rate, you're super consistent consistent at it.
right.
So there would be a pocket or a category of shaft that would really work for you.
Gotcha.
Finding center face.
Yeah, I
you know,
haven't
all
messed around with
split.
shafts in a while.
No.
So
what we want to do for 26 is create stock profiles. We still have plenty of custom offerings, but create 3 stock profiles to hit our low rotators, our medium rotators like yourself, and our high rotation golfers. Designing the shafts to match that type of swing profile exactly like you said, so you don't have to go to a custom shaft to get it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then in terms of the shaft weight, there would still be different weight
Still have
categories.
different weight categories, different flex categories, so we can design these things. We partnered with Mitsubishi to make them, and now we can make them across different flex categories.
Let's put the LS head into your shaft profile based off your closure rate and see,
See what we get out of it. Yeah.
See what we get out of it.
perfect. Got that? That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, my ball speed, when I'm hitting it like good, it's 163.
Okay.
That's like,
That's your.
That's where you're
that's
living.
like kind of like, that's a good one. Now I
Okay,
can,
so let's
if I
see.
swing hard and keep going at it, I can get it up, but
Yeah.
63 is like where I'm cruising on the course.
Yeah.
If I'm like swinging nice.
And do you find it like is it easy for you to get to 63, or is it if you're
It's
there?
very easy to get to 60. Yeah.
Yeah,
63
that's-
is not hard, but anything past that, I don't know.
be-
I don't know how to get any. Yeah, well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. So this is the shaft, new shaft.
New shaft.
Off the heel. It actually feels longer.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a touch longer.
Okay, because I was like, when I was standing
Touch
over the
longer
ball,
than
I'm like, I'm
yours,
gonna
yeah.
hit this right off the heel. Okay.
And that's a 60, right?
It's a 60 gram, yeah. So
me
a
choke
little bit,
down.
a little bit lighter.
Let me choke down just a little.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, now we're good. I was a little long. That was nice.
Really good. So how does that feel?
That feels solid. Like, that felt very good. It felt a little spinny, if anything.
Yeah. It's a touch low in the face.
Yeah, if anything, it felt a hair spinny.
Okay.
I was-
Shaft-wise, not a
Shaft-wise doesn't feel very different.
huge difference.
I'm so used to like zero flex. Like
Yeah,
I'm used to
yeah.
the stiffest shafts
Right.
because I'm a little handsy.
So why? So that's a good question. Like, why did you go to that?
Just because I feel like for me, I've tried a lot of different shafts
Yeah.
from autoflex to, everything. And the best I play is with the stiffest shaft I can find because, I'm handsier through impact. And so if I have any kick, it usually, when I'm on my bad days, my miss is bigger. And on my bad days with a stiffer shaft, when I'm a little handsy and not rotating as much, I can get it in play still.
Okay.
So that's just usually, but if there's a shaft out there that's still stiff and I gain, and I'm open to try anything.
For sure.
I would love to.
So it's more of like a ball flight thing than a feel thing for you.
Yeah, it's more of like a, can I get this in play when I'm like a little nervous. Like,
Yeah.
But I also haven't switched shafts in a while. It could be that time where I'm like, I could get a little, let's try something new. I've played a lot of shafts though.
Is there a profile you keep coming back to?
It was the Ventus, yeah. Ooh, I like that way that came out. Yeah, that's when I like that
So-
window there. That right there is what I like to see. Comes out hot, like.
What we tend to see in our testing, right? When you can match shaft profile to swing profile, you start to move it much closer to the center and they start to tighten on the face, which Adrian is a fitter, right?
Yeah.
Now you can really start to play with the head because you're not moving away from a certain miss.
Consistency in fitting in any degree is like an amazing base point to start from.
Right.
What I mean by that is like if somebody's hitting it out the toe, if they're consistently hitting it out the toe, you can work with that.
Right.
You know, if they're consistently hitting it high or consistently hitting it left.
Where am I
you can
consistently
work
hitting it?
Well, so to Matt's point there is what we're doing with the shaft profiling is creating consistency out the middle of the face.
Ooh, okay.
And now I can fit you from there. So now and
Gotcha.
that's where you get the most speed. That's where you get the most kind of consistent launch characteristics.
Right.
So if you do fit somebody and the shaft that they're working with isn't creating consistency and they're a little like heelward, toeward, you know,
Yeah.
it's better to get them out the middle first.
Right.
And we're working on, you know, tech and information and data to help get that right.
Right.
And then we can fit you into the head.
Sweet. Give you a couple more.
Yeah, and then
That was a little toey, but that's a good miss right there.
it's
Super stable.
That would have stayed in play.
all lost on that. So have you seen, this would look more like the core head that you would have used last year.
Right.
So this is our max head.
Ooh, okay.
No, I don't think, you know, you're a good quality player. You wouldn't fit into this head, but it'd be
Right.
cool to see you hit it.
Let's try it.
Just to
Yeah, I
get
want to
you know, you gave some really good feedback on the feel of the core versus the LS and why you would use the LS.
Right.
Be interesting to see if we shoot you down the end of the spectrum of
Right.
ultimate forgiveness.
What if, hey, what if I love the Max? We're gonna try the Max here, just for fun. What if I love it? What if? What if it gets it in play? More often.
There you go.
Grant, when's the last time you hit a driver head that had no titanium in it?
You know, I got no clue. That is a question I've never been asked.
That head has no titanium in it.
Not a single bit.
Not a single bit. Front collar is all aluminum,
Okay.
space grade of aluminum, 7075 aircraft grade.
Yep.
Allows us to save 9 grams from around the face that we can distribute elsewhere. 9 grams to a club designer is like,
Yeah.
that's moving heaven and earth. Like it's
Right.
unbelievable. So
Okay.
Moving a house.
yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let's try it. Yeah, this looks more similar to the driver I've been playing. Maybe get another? That was good there.
Yeah, a little more center there.
Yeah.
Totally different sound.
It
to
feels
me.
completely different.
Yeah.
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 I think it's interesting because I hit 2 shots there, and the first one I really did miss hit,
Yeah.
which was a good test, and it stayed in play. The spin rate went up a little bit, obviously, off the heel, but it stayed in play, and then the next one I hit nice, very straight as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I think that a higher handicap golfer could really benefit from the Max. I think it's very forgiving, and it does feel, even wherever you hit it on the face, I think it's going to feel consistent. Yeah, I think we're dialing something down. I think we're we're dialing it down now. We're getting closer to the gamer. So LS definitely felt really nice. What do you guys think from like the LS versus the core for this year? I've usually played the core. So do you think I could actually handle the LS?
I think so. I think
Okay.
and it's purely based on what I think is going to be a big selling point for our drivers is the bulge on the face. So you can get forgiveness from so many different factors. You know, put more loft on the club. That's a sign of forgiveness. Move the weight back. That's a sign of forgiveness. Getting more consistent spin off the bulge on the face. Now, you want to touch on that, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, what it is we're moving from 10-inch to 8-inch.
8 inch. So it's a smaller number, but it's more round.
More rounded.
By
the face.
doing that, you narrow the spin differences between high and low hits.
Ooh.
Rory's were like incredibly tight.
I mean, even after Rory's session, I was with him 2 weeks afterwards, and he was still looking at the quad and the TrackMan going, I can't believe these spin rates.
Yeah.
I really, you know, and for him, for somebody, you know, 188, 189 ball speed,
Right.
your impact and the friction that you create is high,
Right.
real high. And for him to hold, I mean, he's in his initial testing, his spin rate deviation was 177 RPMs.
Wow.
Over a 4-hour test session.
That's wild.
It's probably the best equipment test session I've ever witnessed
Right.
in my life.
Right.
But then to see,
And that's Rory.
Yeah, and to see Rory on the range in Dubai before the race to Dubai finals, looking at the TrackMan and looking at the quad and going, I can't believe these spin rates. I can't believe these spin rates. And his driving stats were through the roof.
Yeah.
You know, for Rory McIlroy to improve his driving stats, he needs to be straighter, and he was. And to couple that with a little bit extra distance is just a bonus.
Right.
Which is what he got.
Well, let's try and get somewhere close to his numbers.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, like you say, I mean,
Within like,
in true golfing terms, let's focus back on you.
Yeah.
It's all about you finding
let's,
distance. But I do think that, you know, you should get a little bit of speed through aero, so swing speed.
yeah.
The face tech.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen we've been working with these drivers for, you know, 3-4 months in terms of testing with players. I'm yet to not see speed.
Right.
You know, anything from half a mile to 2.5 miles, 3 miles an hour ball speed.
Right.
That's pretty cool. That's
Right.
pretty cool to give somebody when, you know, and then start it as a starting point.
Right.
And I think like you know, is there a reason why you wouldn't have played the LS in prior years?
It's just, I think the misses.
Exactly.
I think
right.
for me, it was always about the misses. So if the misses with the LS
Yeah.
are straighter and I can handle it,
Well, I think you.
I
you
like
know,
the look of the LS more.
Perfect.
So it's like
Yeah.
you know.
And again, we've got weight to move back in the LS.
Yeah.
But I will say the LS and the
create-
core look very similar this year. They don't look very different.
It's not. It's
They look like very, very similar. Yeah, this is the LS. I thought that, yeah. All right, here we go.
all right.
So you like this shaft?
Yeah.
Okay. I was off the toe. I was straight off the toe.
The ball flight just looks
But
so
look,
playable.
I mean,
But look at the spin numbers from that toe miss, right?
that was cool. For that to go and play like that.
Pretty good.
Got 2100 spin off of what is your highest toe miss? Like 2100, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still like
crazy.
maintained.
It maintains,
Yeah,
it stays in the air, right?
right.
It's not falling out of the sky.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see.
So you're trying to turn that one over then?
Yeah, well, I was just trying to like really let it go.
Yeah.
See if it goes left.
What's your highest ball speed so far?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'd put it. So just based on the shaft weight, I would put it back in this.
It does feel a little. Something
Yeah.
feels a little different. Yeah. Go after that a little more. I mean, that's coming out. That thing's
What
gonna
about
roll
loft?
forever.
Is there a specific loft that you like to look at, or does that not matter to you?
I like to see it a little open, if anything. like
So
looking
face
down.
it, but what about the actual amount of loft?
No, I mean, I like a lower, I think. A little lower loft, more open setup. It looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
You give that a hit.
I like, it's also, with this grip, it's, you know, this is my normal grip size.
Yeah.
So that's also a factor. Oh, I towed it again. That's a good miss though, right there.
Yeah, really good.
another.
2146.
Which
good.
one is that? That
Those-
red,
those are
So that's the red
red-
dot. That's the red dot, right?
that's-
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's nice though. That stayed in play. which
Very
is good.
stable.
And this is the LS.
That's the LS, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this feels very stable. Let me try and get a different shot here. There we go.
Really good there.
To turn that. That was better.
There you go.
That was a lot better there. I think this is what I'm going to land on here is the LS.
Yeah. So those are your, you know, so three decent options for
Yeah.
somebody going into a fitting facility.
Right.
But I think what we've learned from you, yeah, is like the LS is actually an option for you now, which
Right.
is great. And
Yeah, it's the first time. I've always landed on the core.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I feel like I'm ready. I want to try the LS for a little while.
Awesome.
I was starting with it a little too open before at address.
Yeah.
I think now I'm starting with a little more square
Yeah.
and it's starting to come off with some more pop.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good, that last
Yeah.
one.
Really good.
Good launch.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on the LS today, guys. I think this is,
Get it on the course, man.
it's
Yeah.
feeling very, I
Yeah.
definitely gotta get it on the
Thanks,
course, but thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
For sure.
Guys, that wraps it up today for Tommy and I's first look at the new Qi4D TaylorMade driver.